Friends, let's continue the discussion on degrees of comparison. So this is here is a list of degrees of comparison in, I mean to say, words in their positive, comparative and superlative degree, and if you go through them, I think that will help you in a way. There are both types of words, so regular as well as irregular. For example, fat, fatter, fattest, mad, madder, maddest, big, bigger, biggest, sad, sadder, saddest. But some words, as I have given you a few examples in the previous session, look at this: beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. It doesn't change like beautiful, beautifuler and beautifulest. No. Difficult, more difficult, most difficult. Attractive, more attractive, most attractive. I wish you go through each and every word and learn the words in their 3 degrees: proper, more proper and most proper. And here is another list: wise, wiser, wisest. These are regular ones. Noble, nobler, noblest. White, whiter, whitest. Large, larger, largest. Heavy, heavier, heaviest. Lovely, lovelier, loveliest. Yes, great, greater, greatest. Young, younger, youngest. This tall, taller, tallest. You have already come across this example in the previous session. Clever, cleverer and cleverest. Here are a little different words: little, less, least. Old, older, oldest or eldest. Good, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. This is how is the formation of words. Now here is a list of sentences which are changed, which are formed into all 3 degrees. Ravi is a good boy. First you need to identify the adjective. When you try to change it into comparative or superlative, your first job is to consider the sentence and then mark the adjective. So here, good, right? Ravi is a good boy. Now Ravi is better, good in comparative degree is considered as better, and along with that, better than. This is the key. ER or RE plus than. This is the key in comparative degree. Ravi is better than any other. See, this is another important usage you have to make in comparative degree. Ravi is better than. Now when we make comparison, we need to mention another person or object. So any other boy. Ravi is better than any other boy. And the same sentence in superlative, read this: Ravi is the best. Ravi is the best. Good, better than, the best. Best, where do we place this person as the best? Ravi is the best of all. Of all would also be fine, or even if you continue, of all other boys is also fine. Right? I hope it makes some sense to you. Look at this. Kamala is not so clever as Asha. Though there are 2 nouns, 2 persons, see, this positive degree is achieved. ಹೇಗೆ ಇಬ್ಬರು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದು ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿಯೇ ಅದನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು. ಹೇಗೆ? ಕಮಲಾ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸೋ ಕ್ಲೆವರ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್, ಆರ್ ಕಮಲಾ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಕ್ಲೆವರ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಆಶಾ. ಸೊ ಇಬ್ಬರು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳಿದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರು ಅವರಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಲೆವರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಈ ಥರ ಇಬ್ಬರು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳಿದ್ದಾಗ. Now comparison is very easy now. Asha is cleverer. Adjective here is clever, cleverer than Kamala. And superlative, Asha is the cleverest. Now this you should make a note of. First you should identify the adjective and make note of its form in other 2 degrees. So Asha is the cleverest of all girls. Okay, consider the third one. It's in superlative degree. Now we are going vice versa. America is the richest country in the world. America is the richest country where in the world. Now to make it comparative, the richest, look at its other forms: rich, richer, richest. In comparative we use er plus then, the adjective in its comparative form, and then the word than in comparison, than, remember, than and any other. This is what you have to use. So America is richer than, sorry for this article, the, it shouldn't have been there, by mistake it's there. America is richer than any other country in the world. Okay, to make it positive, in one example we considered as, but here to make it positive, no other country in the world is as rich as America. Or even it can be written as America is the, sorry, America is a rich country, it can be said so. Or even it can be changed into this form: no other country in the world is as rich as America. By using as, this can be written in positive degree in this way. Then the fourth one, Australia is, yes, in the same way, consider this example: Australia is larger than any other island in the world. Right? It is, Australia is larger than, it's in comparative degree. Now by looking at the adjective and its form, larger than, er plus than, by observing that you have to judge that it is a comparative sentence. Now to make it positive, now this is another key that I have told you already in the case of third example: no other country. In the same way here, no other island, Australia is an island here, therefore no other island in the world is as large as Australia. Fine. So this case arises when there are 2 persons, countries, places, objects appear in positive degree. Okay. To make it superlative is very easy. Australia is the largest, the and st, large, larger, largest. Australia is the largest island in the world. Now Raju is one of the most brilliant students in the class. The most brilliant, more brilliant, and most brilliant. Raju is one of the most brilliant students in the class, which is in superlative degree. It needs to be changed into comparative. Raju is more brilliant than, and then the word than, than some other students in the class. Because ಈ ಥರ ಯಾಕಾಯಿತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ Raju is more brilliant than some other students in the class. Okay, to make it positive, very few, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವರು, ವೆರಿ ಫ್ಯೂ ತುಂಬ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋ ರೀತಿ. ವೆರಿ ಫ್ಯೂ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಸ್ ಬ್ರಿಲಿಯಂಟ್ ಆಸ್ Raju. It can even changed as it can be changed even as Raju is a brilliant student. All right. Okay, with this go through these exercises. I'll discuss one for you. The first one, James is as dash as his brother. So by observing these words as and as, you should find a positive an adjective which is in positive degree, right? I hope you have got the answer. James is as tall as his brother. And the second one, Alexander was one of dash kings who ever lived. See, ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಗ್ರೇಟರ್, ನೋ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗ್ರೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್. ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಗ್ರೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಹೂ ಎವರ್ ಲಿವ್ಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ಚೆನ್ನೈ ಈಸ್ ಹಾಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಾಟೆಸ್ಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಗಲೇ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಕ್ಲೂ ಫಾರ್ ಯು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆರ್ ಆರ್ ಟೂ ಪ್ಲೇಸಸ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ಡ್, ಚೆನ್ನೈ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮುಂಬೈ. ಸೊ ಚೆನ್ನೈ ಈಸ್ ಹಾಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಮುಂಬೈ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ವೇ solve this one. Very few cities in Asia are as dash as Hong Kong. Big, bigger, biggest. Now here is the key, as, therefore big, as big as. Yes, this cathedral is the dash in South India. Is the ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿಲಿ ಆಸ್ ಸೊ ಆಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ವೆರಿ ಫ್ಯೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನೋ ಅದರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಟಿವಲ್ಲಿ ಇ ಆರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ದೆನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಆರ್ ಇ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ದೆನ್ ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೂಪರ್ಲೇಟಿವಲ್ಲಿ ದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ವರ್ಡ್ ಸೂಪರ್ಲೇಟಿವ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಗ್ಗೆಸ್ಟ್, ಟಾಲೆಸ್ಟ್, ಫಾಸ್ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಥರ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲೂಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ದ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ದಿಸ್ ಕಥೀಡ್ರಲ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಬಿಗ್ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಸೌತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ try to solve 6 to 10. That will increase your understanding. And finally you can check your answers in this page. So with this, let me call it a day. Thank you.